Telescope game.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
That's
to a brand new episode of On It. We are here. You got me. You
Yep.
got Devin. We got a lot of NBA playoffs. That's what we got a lot of. I mean, uh, last time we talked, we were just predicting, watching some playing games. Now now it's the big boy. It's big boy time. Um we got Lakers, Nuggets game 2 on right now, and we got a lot of different narratives being pushed after just game ones being
Okay.
played.
The
And
whole NBA is flipped upside down, or whatever that Will Smith song is.
I'm here for them. I'm here for
Yeah,
all the
no,
narratives being
it's pretty
pushed.
sick.
So obviously, we're watching Lakers Nuggets right now. Should we talk Lakers Nuggets? We can get into Lakers Nuggets first. Get that
Yeah,
out the way
sure.
because as of right now, by the time this podcast comes out, we're gonna know whether it's 1-1, 2-0, whatever. But
No, by the time this podcast is over, no,
well, I'm saying like
the game's
yeah,
it's
but I'm saying like before people even watch this, they're gonna know what
oh
what,
yes.
what happened in that game. But in
Hey,
game
you know,
one,
at least this isn't live.
not live. But I will say, game one of Lakers Nuggets, I was fully convinced by halftime that the Lakers were winning that game.
I think
Um,
last week.
hmm,
I was convinced last week that
you were
game is a fluke.
see, I was convinced last week too, but I was watching the first half, and after, besides like a couple, random like D'Lo just bricks, I was like, all right, hey, Lakers are holding their own. They're keeping it together.
Yeah.
LeBron had a deep a late dagger at the end of the second quarter going into half. They were hot.
Mm.
Then the third quarter came, 32-18. They got outscored by Denver. AD, he scored 32 points on 23 shots. D'Lo and Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
These two guys,
It's
they were the big problem. They were the big problem here. D'Lo, he shot 6 for 20,
dog.
1 for 9 from 3.
Who the hell's giving D'Lo 20 shots? Whose
One
game plan was that?
1 for 9 from 3.
Yeah, no.
Him and Austin Reeves, they dropped 13 points. Braun 27, 6 and 8, shoots 10 for 16. He really doesn't need much more from anybody else on this team than what he got in game 1. Not much more.
He needs more.
Okay, I'll put it to you like this. AD, 32 shots or 23 shots, 30 or what was it? 23 shots, 32 points.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a little more efficiency on his end and I'm happy with him. But at the end of the day, if he's got Jokic in his face, I get it. Some of them shots might be hard. So I'll give him a pass if he can keep scoring 30 plus.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves, it was Austin Reeves, Rui, and D'Lo. They combined for a total of 33 points. Them three. If they can combine
Rui
if they can combine for 40.
50. 40's fine.
Dude, 40.
40.
45. 40, 45. They can combine for that.
On more efficient shooting, not 20 shots.
Yeah, Torian Prince was the only player off the bench to score. He had 11 points. Torian Prince. He was the only player to come off the bench and score. Nobody else off the bench had a single point. That's really what it was. It was LeBron, AD. They showed up in a playoff game, especially AD. I'm like, holy shit, we got.
But haven't we known this forever? This is all they got, man. They don't have one of those like stone cold shooters. I thought they had someone from the Heat. Didn't they pick up somebody?
Like Gabe Vincent?
Yeah, the Heat.
Goose egg. That's what I'm saying. Like goose egg is what look. Like I'm convinced if D'Lo doesn't shoot 1 for 9 from 3,
yeah, that's an easy.
Then they probably come out of that game,
or just
winning in game
Brown.
1.
Brown will do his thing. Like it's not that he didn't make the shots; it's that he shot the shots.
Yeah.
Like don't shoot if you're gonna suck. Like D'Lo's not a guy like Curry where it's like, hey, you got to shoot to get out of your slump. Like it's like, no, if you're not on, pass the
Mm.
fucking ball because we're not giving you extra shots to find your shit.
I'm also like over the Deion Waiters quote where it's like I'd rather go 0 for 20 than 0 for 6 because that means I stopped trying. Like some of y'all need to stop
No,
trying.
y'all need to just pass the ball to maybe the greatest player in the league.
Just chill out because it's like yeah, he went 1 for 9 from 3, but I mean it's not like any other
You
thing.
don't need
Any other shots inside the arc were that pretty.
Yeah, no. How many?
Um,
11?
13.
Cool.
He
Don't
had
take that.
13. Austin Reeves had 13. Rui had 7.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, LeBron and AD, they don't really need much more to pull off this dub or to win this series, in my opinion.
No. Yeah.
I really, I don't think, I don't know. And from what I've seen so far, I mean, they're going up 12, and it's just at the blink of an eye, Lakers are up easy, and it seems like they're cruising.
Yeah.
Start of the third quarter, it's 59-44, Devin. Like, tell me by the end of this podcast any fucking reason why they are going to lose this game. There should be no reason why they
They
lose
won't
this
lose.
game.
Here's what will happen though. The Nuggets will go on a run to start this, and then it'll be tight, and then the Lakers will extend their lead. The Lakers will win by 9.
All
Then
right,
it'll get
well,
close, and then it won't be close, and then it'll be close, and all this shit.
Well, we're gonna take a step away from the Lakers Nuggets series, but we will
All right.
react to it while it's obviously we got it on right now. We're gonna
Yeah.
react to it. We're gonna talk about it as it's being played. But let me talk about another series that's making me a little upset. I once again fully convinced. I think today, like after game one, as of so far, let me not be super dramatic, but as of right now, kind of seems like we had an entire regular season and
Mhm.
like no matter what we saw from teams, we were like, no, 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 no. This is what's gonna happen in the playoffs though. And it's not like it's exact like the regular season is kind of just translating over to the playoffs. And
Which is weird.
which I
Well,
mean,
kind of for
it's
a few, for
weird
some
because
series.
certain teams elevate, certain teams drop.
Yeah.
I mean, certain teams that you won't expect just might catch. But okay, for instance, 7th seed Philly, 2 seed New York.
Yeah. We were expecting a flip.
No Julius Randle for the Knicks. I mean,
Well,
I'm sitting
again,
here.
I know Julius Randle was a piece. He hasn't been there all year. Brunson has taken over. He's done his thing. He is now the leader of that team. Julius Randle's a presence when he's on the court, but
He's a presence that I thought would have been an
but
impact on,
he's
on
never
a
shown
series
up
like
in
this.
the playoffs last year.
Well, it's the Knicks. The Knicks never show up. What are we talking about?
Well, the Knicks never show up, but Julius Randle's never shown up when anything's mattered.
But the problem is Philly showed up. And and and
Yeah,
and and at this point, okay, so Philly and OKC, Philly and New York, they're down 2-0. Philly's
yeah.
down 2-0. They need to sit Joel. He's been
It's
hobbling.
3, 2, what?
It's 2-2-1-1-1.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So they're going over to Philly, which I mean obviously is an advantage, but either way, it's not going to be an advantage when Joel is limping the entire game. I mean, game 1, game
Yeah.
2, it's game 2. This game was bad. I mean, he was hobbling around the entire game and still dropped over 30 fucking points. I mean, he was
He
doing
tried
his thing.
from a fucking meniscus injury.
They should have won game 2. Look, game 1,
Didn't he go out in game 1?
he went out in game 1, but I still liked what I saw from him. I still like what I saw from Maxey.
Maxi's a beast, but they got nothing else.
But this game 2, I mean, they're up what 5, 6 points, and well, I don't know if you saw the entire ending, but the ending was weird. So some free throws are shot. I can't remember the exact. Actually, let me pull up the exact. I want to get it right. I want to get what they were down by, what they hit, because I just want to make sure I'm right. But the ending was at first I thought was controversial,
Mhm.
but after replays, and I mean Joel Embiid is complaining about it, was complaining about it post game, and I kind of have to disagree with him, even though like I don't want to. So it's one. Okay, 1 minute left. Tyrese Maxey, deep three,
Yep.
196. Goes on, goes on. Kyle Lowry makes a free throw, 101 to 96. Kyle Lowry misses the free throw. Jalen Brunson pulls up, makes a three, 101 to 99. Okay,
Hmm.
they go to inbound the ball. Tyrese Maxey gets he's immediately double teamed, and it
While
looks
he's
like he's
bounding. Oh no, you're saying he got the ball.
after he gets the ball and there's two Knicks on him, and it looks like he's either grabbed or pushed or I don't know what. But he falls to the ground.
Yeah.
He falls down,
Flop a dop.
and I'm like, okay, whistle's gonna be blown. He
Yeah.
got fouled. The game's over.
Yeah.
Nothing happens, and he kind of just drops the ball. He kind of drops the ball almost as if he expected a foul to
A
be
foul to
called.
be called. Yeah.
Because I mean, Joel
But
after the game is saying that he was expecting a foul to be called, and
you can't flop for a foul when the Knicks are clearly not going to try to foul at that moment.
well, see,
With
but
time.
when you if you watch the play after first glance, I was I was immediately screaming for a foul. I was
Really.
immediately like, this is a foul, and then
Let me pull it up.
I watch it again, pull it up and watch it.
Yeah.
And if anybody at home hasn't seen it, pull up the ending, game 2, Knicks, 76ers, because no, he does not get touched.
For real.
If he does, I mean, it's like a finger. Like he
Yeah.
does not, from what, like from my, he does not get touched. He falls down to the ground, and that's that. I mean, and that's it. And
So why are they wearing red? Their red jerseys look like shit.
And I'm like, okay, they pull up, they miss. The Knicks miss. And they get the rebound. And that boy, what was it? Okay, so yeah, it was 16 seconds left when Maxey turned it over. I can never say his name right.
DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo. Dagger.
Oh, this
Absolute
is.
dagger.
How the hell am I on game 1 right now? What the fuck?
He cashes out. Sixers get the ball. Tyrese Maxey pretty much goes coast to coast and just bricks a layup off of the backboard.
He
Game
bricked
over.
one?
Well, I mean,
They're down.
how do you define a brick layup? To me is when you're like going way too fast and you just
And then you slam it off the middle.
and it just bounces off the backboard.
Like you can hit your spot when you're moving that fast, but you got to have that touch to.
I was about to say zero touch to the layup is how I'd
Yeah.
put it. He barely had any touch to the layup. That's how I would say a layup would be bricked. But
like when you break a layup, you're not slamming it into the fucking rim. It's just when you try to go up with touch and you just bang it off the back.
But yeah, so if I'm the 76ers, I'm sitting Joel. I mean, he was hurting game 1, hurting game 2. I mean, lock him down for this. Lock him down. They're not going to.
No. Well, unless they get 3-0'd and he gets hurt again.
See, but that's the thing. It's like
that play was wild.
We know he's going into the next game hurt. We know he's going to be limping around. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's tricky. It's really tricky because the injury, it's almost like he's going to play until like his meniscus goes again.
Sure. But
like
should he? Probably not. If I was Joel, I would wait till next year. I mean, they're a 7 seed right now.
I mean, but if you're Joel, you might not know what your team's going to look like next year. Maybe you have more faith in this team than what you think your future roster is going to look like.
Yeah, well, it's either that or he has to get the fuck out of here. But
I don't know. I think either way, maybe Joel looks at it like, look, I either play and we win, and I get hurt. I'm still going to be good by the start of next season.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess you could look at it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird.
Suns T-Wolves. Devin. Suns, T Wolves.
Yeah. When we talk
Anthony
about
Edwards.
well, just before Ant,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
when
ahead.
we talk about no support on a team full of stars, you're looking at the fucking Phoenix Suns. You got a few stars,
They're not getting copped out. They're not getting cop
and you
out
got
that
nothing
easy.
else. No, I know I'm saying, but you got 3 stars who aren't producing what they should be.
Some teams have 1 star. This
Exactly.
team has 3 stars.
3 stars. And
I don't want to hear that
producing.
because I don't want to. I don't. That's
No, but
not.
I'm saying that the boys aren't producing, and then they got nothing else around that team.
Oh, you talking about Book.
No shit. And
Oh,
fucking Beal. They both
you
stink.
talk. Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Beal.
yeah. We talk about Devin Booker who drops 30 every game and does all this and does all that. Beep, 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 beep.
Man, fuck the bullshit. Anthony Edwards is the guy.
The dog.
The guy right now. I mean, we were sitting here talking about, oh, I don't know, like we got to see if he's ready, and Rudy Gobert and Cats. Fuck that.
Fuck all that.
Ant is here for all of the smoke, all of the pressure, all of the hype. Like he is not afraid of the spotlight.
I
At
thought
all.
bro was 25. I think he's 22, right?
You keep saying this, yeah. Like bro
I
is
keep
not.
thinking he's 25.
These guys start young, bro. Now he ain't no 25. Tatum's 26. He's not. Yeah, no, he's
Tatum's
not.
old as fuck, and Tatum sucks.
Stop it right now. But I mean,
Stop.
like I said, the regular season told us this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
The Suns' big three aren't really a big three.
No.
It's kind of weird. Like every team
well,
goes to.
Well, that was but that was kind of the problem with this team is that you got 3 dudes who play it's actually 3 dudes who need a point guard.
No, they don't need a point guard. I mean,
well, all 3 of them are straight up and down shooters. KD's got some ISO ball. Book has a little bit.
I think
Bradley Beal's more of a shooter.
I think there's no problem with Book bringing the ball down.
No, I know, but he wants the ball. He played his best when Chris Paul was passing him the bitch. Beal played the best when Russ was passing him the bitch. KD's always played better when he's getting the ball passed to him. You got 3 fucking stars on this team. There's too many people trying to shoot.
I think my ideology of just what I thought would win a series is just super off. Like I was completely sold that, I was completely sold that not only was maybe Ant wasn't ready, but I am kind of already convinced that Rudy and Cat, when it comes to the spotlight, it's like they're not. Do they fold? I'm not gonna necessarily say fold, but do they elevate? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Now, at the same time, we're watching a different style of basketball than we did the entire regular season. Like this is, like Tatum admitted it the other day. He was like, "I got fouled hard or whatever," but it's playoff basketball. We play hard now.
Oh,
yeah,
Philly, New York was
violent. Oh, dude, it was very violent. Yeah,
violent.
That's a completely different style of basketball. And now you got dudes who are dogs, like Ant, who can step up.
See,
it's a different. It's a different game.
See, and it's fine. Like if we're gonna let them play, but let them play. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of huge collisions or big physical plays with no whistle, which in the regular season 10 times out of 10 it would have been blown.
Yeah.
But then there's still these bullshit barely touches him.
Especially toward the end of games when they can just call whatever the fuck they want.
It's like if we're not gonna call these big physical fouls, why are we calling these weak
ticky tack reaching fouls?
Why are we doing this? Let them play. Because it's gonna make the game even better. Let's really let them play. Yeah. Suns T Wolves. I mean, Booker was a brick. 5 for 16 with 18 points. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the series is probably gonna continue this way.
It could. I don't think it's going to be as bad as that game for the
I don't
Suns.
think it'll be as bad.
And I mean, who knows? I feel like this series will be closer than we think it will be right now. It was a fucking terrible game by the Suns, but something's got to happen there.
I'd say from right now, from what I saw, I'd be shocked if it went 6 games. If it does go 6 games and the Suns get 2 dubs, either KD or Book are gonna have like a 35, 40 point night, and it's just gonna be something like OP. But
Yeah.
for
Well, he had
right now,
31.
for right now, uh Ant is that fucking dude. He drops 33 points.
No,
Um,
it definitely looks that way, but it's a long series. Suns
will it
have
be
a chance.
though? It
These games were in Minnesota.
it can be a long series. It's only game one. It's only game one,
Only
brother.
game one.
It's only game one. You got another game in Minnesota tomorrow. So I mean, by the time this comes out, they might be out. They might be up 2-0.
They
Who
could be,
knows?
yeah.
They could be. What other
But as
series?
far as I can see, the Sixers still have a chance.
What other series do we
Good with all
have
teams.
that Boston, Miami? That's over.
That's been over. Yeah.
It's over. I mean, Jimmy.
Also, yeah, Jimmy's.
It was confirmed that he's out for the series.
They have.
He played the whole game. They said that he played that whole playing game with a sprained MCL.
Which, looking back, nice.
I mean, is that sarcasm?
No, I mean they won, right? They won that game.
No.
The playing game?
Miami versus Philly? No. Philly won
didn't.
that game. No. They won the game versus Chicago, surprisingly.
Without Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shouldn't have played that whole game. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, no, it's weird, but Boston, Miami's over. They pretty much get a bye week with this one. This is not going to be one of those.
This is a what do they call it?
They're cruising.
It's
a bye week.
The fluffer game. Yeah, it's
a buffer game. Buffer game.
What do they call it when a good football team plays a shitty football team?
I forgot. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Game.
I can't think of the word.
It's a tune-up series.
Dude, Mavs Clippers.
No Kawhi.
No Kawhi.
Spitting on the fucking Mavs.
No problem.
Oh, bad.
Oh my god, dude.
They both dropped 30. Luka Donkey Tits dropped 30.
See, that's the thing. So Luka and Kyrie combined for 63, but Luka shot 11 for 27. 11 for 27. That man, Zubac, was in his grill. I'll give it to Luka. Luka got a couple of them. He dropped 30, but
30, yeah.
I will say,
efficiency.
30 points on 30 shots from Luka.
Not cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, Devin. I like 28 points from James Harden, 6 for 11 from 3.
And 20 from Zubac is big. I like that.
That was a season high for him. So I mean,
for real?
I'm not gonna expect that all the time. But hey, that's fine. Paul George.
That's wild though.
Paul George a little more efficient. I mean, he had 22 points, but he was 8 for 20. He hits a couple more of those shots because Paul George, if he wants to take 20 shots, he's allowed to. Let him take 20 shots.
Of course, yeah.
Maybe he makes 11 out of 20.
D'Angelo Russell, don't even try shooting 20 again.
See, there's a difference. There's a huge difference, especially when Kawhi is out.
There's levels, brother. Yeah, exactly. When Kawhi's out, yeah. When you got LeBron on the court and AD at the same time, do not shoot the ball 20 times. But yeah, Russ efficient.
Russ comes
23 minutes, 13 points.
He comes off of the bench. He was making plays. He was, he came off the bench hot. I liked everything I saw from that game one. Also, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I don't think Kawhi's coming back. And the reason I don't think he's coming back is because of how they described his injury. So remember what I'm gonna explain. Remember what like basically ended his relationship with San Antonio?
Yeah, we talked about it last time. It was a whatever you call it.
He had like a thigh bruise.
Injury, yeah.
He had like a thigh bruise.
Yeah.
And it was like They were like, dude, you're fine. He's like, nah. And they're like,
You're like,
no, like,
I'm
you're good.
hurt.
This isn't the same, but with the way Kawhi treats injuries,
Yeah.
I'm 100% convinced he's not playing. What has been described as like the reason for this inflammation is unknown, but there's inflammation in the knee that he has torn up.
Doesn't that to
Um,
be expected? Right knee
it's
inflammation.
yeah, but it's like I'm saying like they're not really sure for why it's flaring up, what's going on.
He hasn't played
And
in weeks.
when I hear that that's something Kawhi is dealing with, Kawhi ain't playing.
Says he will practice.
Kawhi ain't playing. You got certain guys that are gonna play on a sprained MCL. You got Joel Embiid who's out here on one meniscus balling, and
Imagine being Joel Embiid's meniscus.
Kawhi's just not.
Joel is 7'2",
7 foot tall.
330, and he has the same meniscus as everybody else. That's
I mean, I would
I
have
would
to
imagine
imagine.
his meniscus is a little bit stronger.
Yeah, his
But
meniscus is probably on a different level than ours, but
to fuck being that thing, dude.
um, but yeah, no, I don't think Kawhi's gonna play, and I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. If Kawhi,
It will be.
if we can win this series, listen, if we can win this series without Kawhi and he's healthy for series 2,
Kiss your ass goodbye.
give it to me.
Give it but
all to
here's
me.
the thing: if you got a fucking clicking Harden, West, and PG, and you throw Kawhi's stinky butt back in the mix,
There's no
maybe it
Kawhi
works, maybe it doesn't.
stinky butt. There's no Kawhi. No.
No, Kawhi
Kawhi's
got stinky butt sometimes.
no. Stop it.
Kawhi
Stop
either
it.
got stinky butt or he makes everybody else stinky butt.
No, what basketball do you watch? Kawhi is not going to be any reason why. If anything, pandemic P is going to start shit in the bed. James Harden is going to try to start taking over, and Russ is going to brick everything. What are we talking about? Kawhi.
That's true.
The worst thing about Kawhi is he won't play. He
Yeah,
just
exactly.
might not play. Like he's like, yeah, I got this. Like that might be a thing, but I don't know if him being on the court's going to hurt. If anything, I need him and Luka's grill right now. That's what I'd like to see.
That is true.
76ers, Knicks, Cavs,
Like I
Magic.
said, I don't know ball. Yeah, Cavs Magic. That series is over, but
that series is over. Cavs are cruising.
I mean, good for the Magic, young team, whatever. Not like the Cavs are going to do anything.
Cavs, well, I mean, they're cruising 2-0. Their biggest thing to me, they got to keep Jared Allen and Darius Garland healthy. I know they were dealing with some, slight injuries game 1. But I mean, they're up 2-0. They're cruising. They're cruising through that series. Mavs, Clippers, Bucks, Pacers.
A very low-scoring series.
Bucks, Pacers.
Yeah, I don't even really want to talk about this series. I feel like it's like...
Oh. You want to talk about this series because you can shit on me.
I get
you
to
can
shit on
shit
you?
all over me. Because I'm a Tyrese Halliburton fan. I bought in.
Boy!
I bought in. I bought in when, I bought in, in-season tournament time. I bought in.
Dude, stinky tie. Not stinky Kawhi, stinky tie. That's what I meant. My bad.
Dame dropped 35 points.
Dame is an absolute baller.
All 35 were in the first half.
I did see that.
Chris
but
Middleton.
He didn't need it.
Chris Middleton with 23 of his own.
Fucking old nuts Bobby Portis.
Tyrese
I thought
Halliburton.
he was 47. Apparently he's not.
Tyrese Halliburton, Devin.
Yeah. A 9-banger.
9 points. He dropped 9 points.
He dropped a Ron Jeremy on us.
So, call this...
That was a terrible joke. It was disgusting.
Call me crazy. Say this is over. Say this is dramatic. Pascal's out.
He's gone yet.
He did not sign up for this bull. He did not sign up to come drop 37 points. And Tyrese Halliburton drops 9.
Yeah.
9.
He had 8 assists.
What the fuck are we? What was he? 9, 8, and 7 or some shit?
He was 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9, 8, 9, 8, and 7. Yeah.
Dude, those are Draymond numbers.
That's Jeff Teague numbers. I'm not shitting on Jeff Teague. I'm a fan of the podcast, but that's a Jeff Teague number.
Yeah, good podcaster. cool 6-man
Yeah,
in the
that's
NBA.
it. Yeah.
You know, it's fine. That's fine. We're not 6-man. Fuck it. But I
Dude,
will
I
say,
got to be in the millions of
dude,
man.
nine
I'm
and
never touching
seven.
it before.
That's a great day for Draymond. Tyrese Halliburton
Yeah,
had a
no, yeah, yeah.
beautiful Draymond Green day.
Yeah.
But no.
Tyrese Halliburton hasn't played well since the playoff. I mean, since the play-in tournament.
So I would like to say, I mean, obviously Tyrese Halliburton. I don't think he's gonna play this shitty.
He only shot the ball 7 times, so if he's gonna do that, that's fine.
But I don't think Dame. I don't think Dame is slowing down. I don't think he's taking his foot off the gas at
No,
all. He just gets the ball out,
but
and
here's the thing: we act like Dame can't handle his own fucking team. Dame has done this shit for years. He's good. He can handle a first round fucking shitty team,
but then
and now he's on a better team.
if and when Giannis comes back,
Hammer.
it's over, Devin.
It's
It's over.
more
I
than
mean, what the what I'm not gonna say it's over, but it's gonna be scary.
no. It's over.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's over,
Uh,
ladies and gentlemen.
it's gonna be a problem. And then the last series, as of right now, Lakers are up. Look at that, 9 points. They're up 9 points. It's already dropping. They're already falling apart.
The end of it.
OKC versus New Orleans.
What time are you at?
I'm at 2 minutes in the third quarter.
2 minute flat.
155 and counting.
Okay, I'm 10 seconds. Whatever.
OKC versus New Orleans.
Yeah,
The biggest
I didn't
shocker.
watch that game, but
This was the biggest shocker to me. And for you, hyping up Zion, I would be very excited.
he's done.
He's not done. He has a pulled hammy.
And they said they would reevaluate him in the coming weeks.
I think they might have to start reevaluating him now because they lost 94-92 to the number 1 seeded OKC Thunder without Zion.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Trey
Brandon
Murphy
Ingram
led the team in points.
Dude, Brandon Ingram shot 5 for 17. This was a day after 420. He was probably still like
Dog,
recovering from that shit. Give him a couple more days to recover.
He's
from
never
420.
not been fucking blazed out of his mind. He should be able to handle 420.
This is a very, very, very weird winnable series for New Orleans.
Yeah. When was the last time we saw 1 beat an 8 or an 8 beat a 1?
I don't know. Is this what are we back playing Jeopardy? I have no clue.
How many points did Josh Giddey have?
Do you want to pull that up? Oh, Josh Giddey. I don't know how many points he had.
Josh Diddler. 2. Good job.
But what's what did you pull up the last time an 8 seed won?
Yeah, I can.
I mean, I'd be surprised if it's happened
Ever.
I mean,
No, it's probably.
I'm not gonna pretend like it hasn't happened ever. I'm not gonna pretend like I know. I have no clue. I wouldn't be shocked if it. I mean, it can't be more than like 2 or 3 times if it happened. There's no way. This is a very winnable series for New Orleans.
Yeah.
Though. That's because the West is close.
Yeah.
West is super fucking close. Lakers up 79-67.
Fucking last year, brother. Miami Heat beat the Bucks 5 games.
Are we retarded?
I'm I'm pretty retarded.
Are we retarded? Do we just do that? We just sit here and say we didn't know the last time it happened and it happened a year ago?
Well, I don't remember anything.
I mean, yeah,
I'm glad it happened to Jason Tatum no, not Jason Tatum. Well, they did get beat, so never mind.
No, but say you are happy Jason Tatum lost as well.
2
I blame my memory loss on like the epilepsy, but like, yeah, no, it happened a year ago.
Not the BI juice, not the
no, but yeah, a year ago. But
yeah, a year ago.
And
I don't know if it's ever happened.
And this to me seems more winnable.
Yeah, no, fucking Monte Ellis did it in 07.
See, okay, so the last time before last year was 2007. It happened.
No, it happened in 2011.
Who the fuck? What is going on here?
I don't know. It's not giving me a list. I have to read. I have to pick through an article. I don't know what I'm doing.
Fuck articles.
I don't really know how to read.
Dude, fucking an NBA fucking historian can look that shit up and explain that. I'm not.
I don't really care.
I ain't worried about all.
You know how many 1 seeds have lost to 16 seeds in the bracket?
No.
2.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have no clue. Oh,
UMBC
yeah, I was gonna say I know one. I
beat
was yeah.
Virginia, and then FAU.
FAU. All right. Well, I guess while we finish,
No,
what we
FDU, Fairleigh Dickinson.
That's a great name. That's a great name for a college.
Yes.
While we continue to watch the fourth quarter of this of
Yeah,
game
let me
2
get that
of
bitch back on.
the Nuggets and Lakers, let's talk some other stuff. Um okay. I guess some uniform talk.
Dog, what the fuck was that? Why did you send that to me? You made me so mad in the middle of my day. My brain started racing on how many fucking things this team has fucked up in the past fucking 10 years.
So, I got a notification that the Broncos were set to reveal new uniforms. And I was like, okay, like,
Whoa.
and you know why? What's weird? We've been talking about these teams that have kind of tried to alternate their uniforms and then quickly change.
Yes.
This is another. The Broncos kind of tried to, like, I don't know. Before this, they were switching it up.
They were trying to, but they weren't
Um,
really making big changes. This is a
but
big
the
change.
Broncos made big changes to the uniforms, and I don't
Well,
look.
you didn't send me the picture of their throwbacks.
What are you talking about?
They have a throwback set,
What I
which
saw
should be
is.
their only jerseys.
What are you talking about?
So they have the 3 that you sent me, which
Yeah,
look horrible. It looks like
yeah,
Auburn unis.
terrible. They look
They look
awful.
they look worse than Auburn unis. And then I'm looking at one where they've got the old school D with the
Well, I
light
mean,
blue helmet.
well, they've always had those though.
But this is the light blue helmet, not the dark blue helmet.
Okay, see, that's the thing.
But
Cool.
that should just be their uniform at all
Okay, but
times.
that's what I'm saying. They threw in one cool throwback. I'm talking
Why
about
are we
they
putting in?
made
Why do they have lightning bolts on their arms? They're not
they
the
made
Chargers.
new uniforms.
For what?
And this is one of those teams that had great like
Good uniforms.
they have a great history of uniforms, Devin.
Yes.
The Broncos have a great history of uniforms, and it's sad that they change it up for
They call it
the
Midnight Navy. What is the thing on the arms? They have lightning bolts.
it's a Chargers new Chargers unis.
They're just.
And I mean, what is it? I mean, it can't be a coincidence that we hate every new uniform the
I
NFL
do like the
NFL
Jets
teams.
ones though. I like the new Jets ones.
But,
They're
you
not
like them?
ideal. They're not the
Why do you
best
like them? Why do you like them?
because I get to look at Aaron Rodgers in them.
You like them because they went back to like an older vibe. Like that. That's
Yes.
what I'm saying. Like
Yes.
we are liking the uniforms that go back to what they used to look like, or to like
Yeah.
they bite from what they used to look like
Make
the
America
Bucks
great
did.
again.
But that's crazy.
I'm kidding. But we
But
got to go back in time with
yeah,
uniforms. Other things, probably not.
yes. If we're gonna
Uniforms,
make
yes.
anything great again, it's got to be NFL uniforms.
NFL uniforms need to go back.
Love to see. But yeah, the the Broncos had no reason to change. Broncos had no reason to change their uniforms. Just how Atlanta had no reason to change the uniforms.
No, Atlanta fucking blows chunks.
Arizona had no reason to change their uniforms.
I think Houston's changing theirs. I know that they have an alternate with a big
Why?
H on the side for H Town or whatever.
And why can't like really good teams get new unis? Like, or like alternate unis?
Why
You know
can't
what
the
I mean?
Redskins get new unis?
Yeah, y'all need to switch it up. Y'all need just brand new colors.
I heard Montez Sweat talk about our team. He said we should just stay the Redskins.
I was gonna say,
Like,
what is?
I think everyone wishes that, but it's like 12 Native Americans.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Looking back on it,
no one was fighting that hard for the Native Americans. No offense to them, I don't know any of them.
No, I wasn't saying. I was saying more like people like I don't know, bro. I don't want to dig myself into a ditch, but there's obviously since then been like a lot like more important or impactful things that have like happened
in our
in like
organization,
in our like country. I
That
mean, you
is
got to
true.
remember, like this was that time where it was like this is like some racist thing that the NFL has to like
Yeah,
change.
yeah,
It's like there were
maybe.
there were other things going on that might have been a little, that would have maybe needed a little more
I
like
think at all
justice.
times there are more things that are important than just anything in the NFL.
And they were on a spree of they changed like the Guardians. Now they're the guard.
Yeah, they were the Indians, and now they're
Yeah,
the
like they were on a spree of just changing
yeah.
shit. Um,
But
Another
we were the only Native American name. Now the name was bad, but the logo was like an actual Native American. It wasn't
Devin,
like Chief Wahoo from the Indians, who was like a red faced caricature.
and this was another instance of like it was people being mad for Native Americans
Yeah.
because from what I saw, I
Do Native
remember seeing.
Americans watch football?
I remember seeing interviews
Maybe. I don't
during
know.
this time of actual Native Americans being like, I mean, it's like the only team that represents us. Like, I mean, that's pretty cool.
I
I
think
mean,
they were split on it. Like I know that some were upset about it, and I know that others were like, "No, it's good." I was about to do an accent. Fuck. Are we allowed to? They're American. I can do
I,
an American accent.
I, I, I don't know. Another uniform change. Ravens are dabbling.
Are they? I saw you sent me that. I didn't look into that.
So for a while, I've been saying I would love to see the Ravens dabble in their old school logo.
Vinny Testaverde unis, dude.
Vinny Testaverde uni.
I remember. The only thing I remember with that logo is I had a card of Vinny Testaverde, and it had the big patches with the
Uh,
big bird, and the big bird on the side of the helmet.
Now, entire uniforms, I would love. From what I've read, apparently they're
Probably
just
just the helmet.
it's a helmet. But here's the
Yeah.
thing: if it's just the helmet, it's gonna look stupid with the bird shirt, the bird jersey.
Yeah, you can't. You have to
Well,
change.
actually, no, it's the
Going over.
Maryland, so it's
Oh, it's the patch. Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
it's the
Yeah, they don't
shit. So
have
it
the
doesn't
logo.
really.
Do they have logos on the jerseys?
No,
No, they get the
yeah,
Maryland.
it's the Maryland patch.
What's the
So
Baltimore, Maryland, whatever patch it is? Whatever.
I guess that could work. That could
Yeah, that'd
work.
be sick.
But I would love an entire just
Yeah,
throwback uni set.
yeah.
But because from what I've read, there apparently from what I saw, it's gonna be a purple helmet with the old school logo, and they might do gold face masks.
Mm,
Now they can't look whatever they do, they can't do that doo doo gold mustard like shit pants. Those pants
oh no,
they
no.
can't do like that doo
Those are
doo
trash.
gold mustard because when those pants on that field, they didn't even look like Ravens gold. It looked like
That was it was a darker, weird gold. It was
it
terrible.
looked bad. Like it looked like honestly like these Laker jerseys, but like a little like I don't know what like darker.
Yeah,
Like they did not look good. Lakers only up 8. I'm telling you, Denver's just gonna creep. Denver's just gonna creep right into
they're creepy bros.
the W
Why is
column,
it
aren't
not
they?
showing me these old uniforms? Now I need
But
to look up fucking Vinny Testaverde.
I would love to see the Ravens dabble with old school unis or the old school logo. I mean,
Dog.
it's a
Well, isn't that logo different than the one they had?
what are you saying?
Because I'm looking at these old jerseys.
Are you saying is the old Ravens logo different than the Maryland like the Ravens patch on their jersey?
No, I'm saying like the that bird picture that you sent me. That's different than what the Ravens used to have on the side of the helmet.
You're talking about the shield with like the wings.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't know what they're.
Are they going back to that, or are they going back to the old,
I don't
like
know.
the big bird?
I don't know.
Because this is the shield with the wings, and then these had a full bird on the arms rather than the patch.
I see if they
Because the patch was on the helmet.
All I heard about was helmets.
Yeah.
All I heard about was helmets. Torian Prince with a fucking bucket.
Yeah.
Oh my
These were
God.
starter jerseys, dude.
That's
nuts.
But you know what I want to talk about? One of my favorite topics. Draymond Green's stupid quotes from his podcast. Draymond Green.
Well, yeah, now he's at home, so now he can
Draymond Green stupid quotes from his pod. Do you want to know what he said? So after the game, after the game, we were walking in, and I was like, I'm sorry, Steph. Like it's, I'm, And Steph is like, "We not done. We not done yet, bro.
Dog.
We not done yet." And that's that's why I love that, because I know when when like something is inevitable. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What
Yeah.
is inevitable, Draymond? What is
Uh,
inevitable? You guys being
another
a playing
depressing
team next
season.
year?
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. Let's not act like we're surprised. We knew this was exactly gonna be the narrative when he gets on his
No,
podcast.
of course. Because why the fuck? Draymond knows he's got no market in the NBA. No one in the world will pick him up. Are you grabbing for your beard? Like you still got that long beard?
No, I was gonna go back to impersonating
Oh, gotcha.
Draymond.
Gotcha, gotcha.
I was gonna go because he's the one thing I love. He says something basically saying like it's inevitable that they're not done and they'll be back, and it's like no, like you guys are falling apart. Bad.
Yeah. Well, no. It's like it's time. Let's stop trying to piece together this garbage
It's time.
mess. Let's accept it for what it was. One of the greatest dynasties in recent history. And then move on. Steph is the only one who's still got star level potential MVP still.
Mm-hmm.
So let him have his own fucking team without these fuckers who are holding him down and trying to tell him that we can still do it, we can still do this, blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that shit. Let it be what it was. It was a great thing.
Let's actually consider what they would have to do if they're not done. And let's also keep in fact, all right, 9 minutes, 45 seconds left. See, like, did you see that turnover from D'Lo? Did you just see D'Lo go to throw a lob to AD and he just chucked it in the fucking stands?
No, you're 10 seconds ahead of me. Let me check.
Okay, watch this. 9:45, LeBron.
Dinwiddie's still on that team.
9:40 still. He just got that. What are you talking about?
I know. I didn't think he would stay around for the
But
playoffs. What in the fuck was that? A lefty chuck? A huckabuck?
Chucked that thing.
He's like, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Fuck off.
But what I'm saying is, let's keep in mind LeBron just went to the bench. So I just want people to remember LeBron goes to the bench for 9 minutes, 10 minutes left in the
LeBron's plus
quarter,
minus is up.
And we already got D'Lo chucking it to the stands.
What's D'Lo's plus minus? It's got to be dog shit.
I don't know, -45.
Maybe worse. Also,
or minus
since
45.
when do we care about fucking Denver's area code? Because it's on the new Broncos logo. This 5280.
Oh, it's on the Broncos thing too?
It's on the top of their helmet. It's on like where it would say like fucking. What does that say?
Great bucket from Jamal Murray.
What's the brand? It's where they would say the like shut. It's like where it would say shut. It says 528.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Maybe they're stealing the Nuggets swag.
Well, no. Well, they're both doing it. I don't know why the Nuggets give a. That was fucking jelly roll.
Another brick from the Lakers. I mean, what it's sad. Like, I've never heard, what NBA team do you know that's like, fuck, our 40-year-old teammate left, we're fucked.
Never happened ever.
Our 40-year-old teammate is on the bench, we are fucked, dude.
The guy with 9 children, well, not 9 children, but the guy who could have had 9 children.
I mean, you can have 9 children at 16 years old.
The guy who has outlasted Drew Brees. You cannot have 9 children at 16 years old.
You 1,000% can.
At the same time. All right, I'm not talking about that.
Shut
up, Josh Giddey.
What are you talking about? I'm not Josh Giddey.
I don't know what you're talking about. How could you have 9 children by the time you hit 16?
I'm just saying, at a young age, if you hit puberty, you can make children. You can have kids. You act like you got
in India.
Okay. What are we only make kids in America now? Is that what we do?
No, I'm saying it's only legal to make kids.
First of all, I don't appreciate you trying to make me seem like a weirdo for bringing up a 16-year-old. I was just saying that.
All right, let's just make it 18, and then we're good.
At that age, you can
18.
At that age, you can reproduce. Motherfucker, stop acting like you weren't fucking. So we're done with
Chill
this narrative.
out, dude.
No, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm over this narrative. No, not.
Well, I'm not the one having the babies.
Whoa, but you could have. You could have had one.
No, I couldn't have had a baby.
You could have.
Someone else could have had a baby that could have been mine. Didn't happen.
I'm talking about the ability to reproduce, not carrying, not laboring a fucking baby, Devin.
I
That's all I'm
could.
saying. That's all I'm saying. You don't
If
have
I
to be
call myself
40.
a woman, my uterus is going to start
See,
working.
it's porn babies this last episode. It's how old can you be to have 9 kids this episode. When are we going to just talk sports, man?
Well,
Fuck these kids. Fuck them kids.
let's say, yeah, the quote is "fuck them kids."
Dude, stop trying to make me seem like a fucking weirdo. I don't like this. I get on this podcast and shit on people
You
like
said
Josh
"fuck
Giddey.
these kids."
I shit on people like Josh Giddey. I shit on people like Karl Malone.
Yeah, they're
I try to defend what is worth defending, and then I make a
O.J. Simpson.
comment.
All you do is defend O.J. Simpson.
I make a comment. No, you defend OJ Simpson on this podcast, and I don't say shit about it. But I make one comment like, no, I'm ranting. I'm ranting now. Fuck this. I'm over this bullshit. Just because someone says 16-year-old doesn't mean they're a fucking pervert. We're just having a conversation.
We are.
Let's stop. You're like
But
a
there needs to be
prosecutor. We're taking
parameters.
what I'm saying out of context and trying to make me seem like a weirdo.
No, I'm not doing
I
that.
don't Snapchat fucking 16-year-olds like Josh Diddy. I don't do that. Josh Diddy
I'm aware.
is the one, scoping in the shallow ocean. All I'm saying is, LeBron doesn't have.
It's an Australian thing.
LeBron
could have had 9 kids.
Don't defend him. You see, you just defended him. You fucking
Who?
weirdo. You did. It's an Australian thing. I heard you.
No, I'm not saying he's good. I didn't say it was good.
But you said it like
I'm
it's
saying
normal.
all Australians are pedophiles. Is what I'm saying.
Stop. See, you can't say that.
That's not defending anybody.
You can't call me out for not you can't.
All they're doing is didgeridoo a bunch of little kids.
No, you got to redact that. Now Australia's gonna hate us.
I could give a fuck.
You should. Well, okay. Don't give a fuck about Australia all you want. Stop trying to make me seem like a weirdo. I ain't no weirdo.
I thought you were Australian. You're not Australian?
LeBron doesn't have 9 children.
No, but he's fucking old.
But
and yes, you are correct. He's the only 40-year-old man in the NBA that people are mad about walking off the court.
Oh, and LeBron's back on the court just like that. See,
yeah,
that's what
LeBron will play 44 minutes this game.
LeBron's going to get back on the game.
Get back on the game.
Get back on the game. But I want to talk Warriors. See, you got me all fucking confused on what we were talking
now
about.
You're talking about the game's penis. What's going on, Mike?
Dude, you need to stop right now. You got to stop. I'm not talking about anybody's penis. I'm not talking about anything weird. I wanted to talk about the Warriors. I wanted to shit on Draymond Green. Now all of a sudden, I'm the fucking weirdo. Now all of a sudden, I'm the weirdo. Just because I said, oh, you can have 9 kids at 16. You fucking can't. You ever seen 16 and pregnant? They made a fucking show about it. They made a fucking show about it, Devin.
No, but none of them had 9 of them.
Show about it. They made a fucking show about 16-year-olds that got pregnant. And you're going to sit here and make me seem like a weirdo for saying that? Fuck you. Fuck you.
You were the one watching that show.
I wasn't watching that show, but it just came to my mind that they did make a show about that, and that wasn't. I mean, it is what it is.
It definitely should not have been a show.
That just goes to my point of saying you can be 16 and pregnant. You can be 16 and have children. And
you can be 16 and have children.
Oh my God!
What I'm saying is Diddy, 9 children is absurd.
You're crazy.
I didn't call you a pedophile.
That is wild.
Hey,
damn.
I'll call Chris Hansen right now, motherfucker.
I don't even go to Subway. I go to Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's.
Dog, I love Subway.
Subway is fucking garbage.
Subway is gas.
Subway sucks.
You got no idea, dude. Jersey Mike's is nice.
I have
Jimmy John's is Dookies.
I have 1,000 ideas on Subway. Subway sucks dick.
No, I like how I have shitty food and I can just house it and it kind of tastes like cardboard, but there's variety. I can just throw a bunch of stuff in.
But you just said shitty food.
I know.
Like Jersey Mike's subs are good.
They are good, but it's like the same thing. It's like
Subway subs are what was left out for 6 hours put onto your bread.
Yeah, the last time I went to Subway, I think it was last week or something. I go there like every day. No, I'm kidding. My family owns 18 of them. Dude, it's only Indian people who work
That's
there.
that is
And then they
hard.
try
Me
to
too.
like, they don't know what I am, so they try to like start a
You're
conversation
ambiguous. You're
about the fucking homeland, dude.
is that
I'm
is
like
that the word ambiguous?
racially ambiguous, yes.
Racially ambiguous.
Um, but yeah, no, I was at the checkout putting my card down. There's a fucking QR code, and above it says, "Our tuna is real tuna." Scan the QR code to figure out where it comes from. It's like, dude, first of all, no anyone who's eating tuna fucking fish from a Subway should die. Should be eating cardboard and chicken scrap or whatever the fuck's in that tuna. I only get the salamis and pepperonis and shit. All the other meats look disgusting.
I mean, I
You know
hate.
they don't show the meats anymore. They guard them.
I didn't know that.
They have a fucking metal thing.
I'm not a big sub guy. I like BLTs. I'm a weirdo, so
BLTs are great.
I'm a
It's
weird
a
guy.
sub. It could be a sub.
We were talking about the Warriors. I want to talk about the Warriors.
Did you just see LeBron?
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah. 89, 81 right now. I like what I'm seeing. Jamal Murray pulling up. Okay, cool. I like it. I like what I see. I like what I see. Devin. But no. So if Draymond Green is saying Steph Curry is saying we're not done yet, what do they really need to do to not be done yet? Because I'll say a couple things.
So
Fuck.
you're saying what do they need to do to keep Steph, Clay, and Draymond, and then still continue to be good?
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm saying what do the Warriors need to do to not be quote unquote not done yet?
Gotcha.
Um,
Well, why no step 1 and 2? Also, Austin Reeves needs to get a haircut. What the fuck is that?
I'll say 1 and 2 are questionable. So one, here's the thing. Let me take my bias for Draymond out of it, and tell me if you how you feel about this take. Draymond Green seems like he may have too much ego to just be on the Warriors roster and not be as or not try to be as impactful on the court as he thinks he still is.
You know what the best way to keep Draymond is? Assistant coach.
That's true, but I'm saying like he won't like I don't think he'll be like Jared Dudley and just chill on the bench, just like hey, like we're
Yeah,
chill, like we're
yeah,
over here, like we're drinking Gatorade, fuck it.
yeah.
I don't think that's like I don't think
He's wearing a
he
sweatband with no sweat in that motherfucker.
I don't think he's willing to do that.
No,
Um, and that might be some pride shit or some ego shit, and I just don't know. Now,
but I don't know if
realistically,
I see him or see another team wanting him or see him wanting to be on another team, and it's like,
I won't say no other team will want him because that's just some hater shit. But I will
no, I
say,
know, but like, what other team will use him, start him, all this shit?
like, it is hard for me to also see him not as a Warrior. Like the
Yeah,
Warriors at this point in the NBA, no matter what teams would want him, the Warriors are going to want him the most, or appreciate him the most, or know how to use him the
no, of
best.
course, yeah,
So, at the end of the day, yeah, those three guys are probably all going to be Warriors next year.
for real.
Probably. In my, in the best in the best world, in the perfect
Well, yeah,
world, I'd say
if they stay together, they have options in terms of picking people up and making that team better. But they also have the option of pooping out Clay when they still have him and he's not a free agent, and just getting bricks for Draymond or whatever the fuck,
but I'll say if you re-sign Klay Thompson this offseason, he has to strictly he has to strictly come off the bench.
and a pay cut, big pay.
And once again, I'll take my bias out. Tell me how you feel about this. Tell me if I'm wrong. The reason I feel like someone like Clay has to come off of the bench, two reasons. The state the state he's in his career is pretty obvious. It's like, bro, whatever, y'all can boo me. I don't care. I got 4 rings.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
But
his
he also
like
said that he's willing to come off the bench as long as he stays on his team.
his archetype, like his player archetype, is not.
It's built for a bench player.
It's built to come off of the bench and
Yeah,
knock down some threes. It's
yeah.
not meant to be a two-way back and forth. 30
No,
minutes. It's
no.
not. It's not.
He's built to drop. What was it, 60 and 11 dribbles or some shit?
Yeah, like he's going to
Like he's
dribble
built to
three
fucking
times.
shoot.
He'll dribble three times, hit like 7, 8 threes, and put him. And that could be his work.
But that does mean that maybe the Warriors need another shooter or maybe a big man or something.
See, here's the
Kuminga,
thing.
from what I've heard, is out of that bitch.
I was gonna say, stop the whole shooting shit. Fuck the tampering. I'm calling Pascal right now.
Oh, that's a good move.
Hey, Pascal, I saw what you were doing over there, and I see that your in-season tournament MVP was kind of fumbling the bag over
Kind
there.
of poopy diarrhea over there,
If you
brother.
want to come play with like a real MVP, come over here. I could see that. You got other players like free agents in 2024. Players like Tobias Harris. You got
No.
DeMar DeRozan.
Mm,
DeMar DeRozan.
mm.
DeMar DeRozan.
We're not going to sit here and
DeMar
act like
DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan
We're not gonna
washed his clays.
We're not going to sit here and act like DeMar DeRozan has a lot more pressure taken off if he gets to be 2 to Stephen Curry.
No, that's true, but I mean, do we expect him to be
And what are you talking about? DeMar DeRozan has a way deeper bag now,
I
now.
know, but
Klay
he's
Thompson.
older.
You just said we're not going to pretend like DeMar DeRozan isn't as washed as Klay Thompson. Oh my God.
Smack me.
No, I'm
Reach
not.
to the phone and smack me.
I'm not pretending, Devin.
Bro
I'm
is
not pretending at all.
34 years old.
Who the fuck cares?
He is averaging 24 in that bitch.
Since when does age, like, are we really doing this? Like, okay, he's 34. Some players are fucking 25 and suck.
That's very true.
I mean, who cares?
Yeah, no, it's very funny. Yeah,
if he's 34 and he's balling, he's balling.
Yeah.
But you know who hasn't?
I would like to see a big man, a more versatile player like a Siakam than someone like DeRozan.
You know who hasn't gotten extended yet?
Damian Lillard.
Paul George.
That's a cool move. What about Giannis?
Giannis isn't going anywhere.
Giannis is leaving that bitch.
Giannis isn't going anywhere.
Giannis leaving.
But they take a peek over to Cali, or not over to Cali, but over to LA. They're hit PG up.
Hey, you want to come up to where are they? San Fran.
Or I said Sac, yeah, San Fran.
Yeah.
But
that's not a terrible move.
But let's be real. They could just draft Bronny and then boom, Steph and Bron.
Nah, Steph said he'd never do that. Also,
fucking peasy.
Apparently, also, Bronny's gonna stay another year, and even if he does get drafted, they're not gonna play together. Bron is an absolute wild animal. What the fuck type of shot was that?
So obviously that was a joke. No, they're not drafting Bronny,
No.
but I will say, Steph Curry said he'll never do that. That does not fucking mean the Warriors don't want LeBron James.
That's true. That's true.
That don't mean Steph, you don't want to play with LeBron. Oh, but you guys are still like hooping, and y'all don't want to.
Yeah, it's gotta be the dumbest fucking thing you could ever fucking like. Devin, a couple years ago was a team. They were on separate teams that were one of the best rivalries we'd seen in recent times, and now they're gonna fucking play together in their old age.
Who cares? They're still balling.
No, I know, but
They're still. Do you really care?
In a league where we maybe should want some fucking rivalry, maybe LeBron just fucking stays on the Lakers.
Bro, but what rivalry though?
I don't know. Fucking make some type of rivalry.
We don't have to make a rivalry. You don't have to. But yeah, if you're gonna pair up Devin Booker and KD, why can't you pair up LeBron and Steph?
Well, because KD and Devin Booker ain't working.
You gonna pair up Kyrie and Luka? You gonna pair up Kyrie and fucking Luka?
Their shit's barely working too. So
it's the same. I mean, it's the same. You got fucking Anthony Davis and LeBron. That was a crazy ass matchup. Like we're sitting here acting like the only reason it hasn't happened is because Steph Curry doesn't want to. Bullshit.
No, that's not.
Steph Curry, you think he's looking in his locker room right now? Like, yeah, I'd take all of y'all over LeBron.
Yeah, no.
All of y'all, especially you, Dre. I'd take you over LeBron right now for
But no,
sure.
it would be cool.
Like, stop it. He's lying
But
to himself. He's being a great teammate. I don't.
sure.
I like the guys I'm playing with. I don't want to just play with LeBron. It's too easy. Yeah, my
I
fucking
feel like I
ass.
haven't heard Steph talk in a long time. I feel it's just been Clay and fucking Draymond
Mm-hmm.
spurting their booty
You
cheeks
know
out.
why? Because Steph knows he has no reason to be fucking talking.
Also, Steph knows that he doesn't want to, because any word that comes out of his mouth will be shit talk against his terrible teammates. I don't think this team will be together next year.
All three?
No,
You think?
I think Clay and Draymond are gone, or Steph's gone. I think something's happening.
I think Clay has a way. There's a
No, I
way
know. I
higher.
think he does too, but I think he can leave and
No, but I'm saying But realistically speaking, how do you feel? You think they're both out? You don't think one stays? You don't think?
no. I think it's one or the other. I think either Clay stays or and Steph leaves, or but I see
Oh,
Steph
Steph? No,
staying
no,
and
no, 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 no.
Clay
I'm
leaving.
saying Clay and Dre. Steph is staying. We're not talking about Steph leaving the Warriors. That's
No,
not what I was
Steph is
asking.
staying. Yeah, no.
I'm talking Clay and Dre.
I can see both of them leaving, or one or the other.
I would say, I mean, at this at this point, you got to look at it like who
But
you
here's the
leave.
thing: I don't see one of them leaving and the other one staying. I see both of them leaving if they do leave.
Why? Why would that be?
Well,
Why?
okay, never mind. I can see Clay leaving and Dre staying. That's
Why?
the
I
only.
could see the Warriors going. We got a better chance of, you know, having some fucking production from this team with someone like Clay coming off of our bench and not Draymond, than vice versa.
I know, but it depends on Dre. I mean, Clay will have an opportunity to start on another team.
Let me ask you a question. Are you saying you don't think the Warriors want to keep either of them, or you think Clay is going to have a chance and going to
I
like
think Clay will have a chance to leave, and I don't think they're gonna try to waste all of the he yammed his ass on him, dude. I don't think they're gonna try to waste all their fucking bones on keeping Clay Thompson.
Would you like to take a pause and intermission and go over to this
High
game
ball
real
game.
quick? It is a tied ball game, a minute and 15 seconds left.
MP
95, 95.
MPJJ.
Look, I told you, I was half serious, but Denver's creeped right back into this
Yeah.
game. I mean, in front of our very own eyes. Like, I mean, we watched and we said, I mean, this is God, MPJ just hitting one of the clutchest buckets he ever could possibly hit.
MPJ
Jesus
was one
Christ.
of those like high school guys who was like crazy hyped up, and now he's been like a solid piece of this team for a few years.
Dude, the Lakers, the Nuggets are full of guys who are just like solid pieces. It's
Yeah, I know.
fucking,
It's
it's
wild.
stupid. It
It's
is so
ridiculous.
stupid. It's like there was a time where it
Like
was
you have
like,
like probably the best number two in the league, and then you got fucking a good shooter.
who's this best
Jamal
number
Murray.
two in the league?
Jamal Murray's up there. What do you think, Jalen Brown, AD?
Kyrie,
Kyrie's good,
AD, yeah.
but
What the fuck?
recently
Kyrie.
the
Oh,
Nuggets are the reigning
Kyrie.
champs. Let's not forget they're the 2 seed, and they got fucking Jamal Murray. He's been a great two.
Oh, I didn't know we were all of a sudden pretending like Jamal Murray. Are you saying two is in the option?
Like number two on a team.
Yeah, the second option on a team. That's what
Yes,
you're saying.
yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's the best second option in the league.
No, he's not the best second option in the league, but
I mean,
he's
no,
great
no.
too. Like
Oh no,
he's
I
not.
mean,
It's not like fucking Devin Booker.
no, but you did just. I don't know if you remember, but you did just say he's
In terms
the
of
best.
success,
He's the best number two in
when
the
it
league.
comes to success,
I, look, I don't know.
it's a 1-2 punch that actually works.
The Nuggets are weird. The Nuggets are weird.
Of
Like you got a
course.
guy. I mean, Aaron Gordon. I thought his career was over, and then all of a sudden he's just a
Well,
great
his
role
career
player.
didn't start until he fucking started dunking, and then there was like 4 years in there where no one knew what the fuck he was doing, and now he gets dreads, and now he's good at basketball. Who knows?
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I guess while we wait for this game to end, I mean, we talked Denver's very shitty uniforms. Ravens dabbling. Okay. I mean, do you want to talk AD had a little quote because all the award
Oh yeah.
finalists in the
He said the
NBA.
league hates me.
I
Nobody
thought
wants
that
to give me
was
depoy.
I
I'm
thought
the
that
best
was
in the league.
I thought that was pretty weird.
It was very weird.
Did you ever? I mean, did you think the league didn't like Anthony Davis?
I mean, he's definitely not as popular as other stars, but also, who gives a fuck about your defense?
Come on, a lot of people do. If you're a big man, a lot of people do.
I know, but he
When
needs
you
to
can, like
bring up
he
this team.
said, guard the 1 through 5, play pick and roll is great, block, do all this shit. Like he said, what else do y'all want me to do? And I was okay. Here's my reasoning for believing that the NBA actually favors someone like AD, because AD was in that list of players who he was in that load management drama, right?
Yeah,
And all the NBA wanted to do was put rules in effect that would get these guys on the court more. Why? Because the NBA wants to see these guys on the court more. They
mm,
want to see Anthony Davis play more basketball. So
yeah.
to sit here and say they don't want, I mean, they don't like
AD's
him.
and AD's played his healthiest season in ever.
I think if anything, I mean, after watching like Rudy Gobert get depoys, it's like maybe
Well, and
depoys are
that's
just
that's kind of my thing, where it's like AD isn't Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is mild at best offensively,
yeah.
and
Whoa,
AD is
whoa,
a
whoa, whoa, whoa,
AD
whoa,
is
whoa,
a.
whoa, 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 whoa. What'd you say?
I said Rudy Gobert
Is what? Say that again. Repeat your
mild at
sentence.
best offensively.
Oh, I thought
AD is a scorer who also has a defensive game. Rudy
yeah.
Gobert, that's all he's fucking got. So that
99, 99.
then you look at other depoys, fucking Marcus Smart. Well, what fucking offensive bag does he have? Tie ball game.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like
They they they
AD.
they they're picking the guys who are only defensive players.
Oh, LeBron. Oh my God.
What do you do?
Misses a wide open three.
Oh, why?
7,
Oh,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
are you serious?
I hate it. I
Hold on. I'm not watching.
Okay, I
I'm
don't
not
like
there.
basketball, bro. Like this is why this is a
Holy
fucking
fuck!
NFL podcast.
Damn, dog.
This is why this is a fucking NFL podcast, bro. This is
Damn.
why this is a fucking NFL podcast, bro.
The Denver Nuggets are the
This
best
is
team in
why
the world.
this is why this is a fucking NFL podcast, bro. You know why, Devin? Do you know
And
why?
and and who did I just
Do
call
you
the
know why
best
this
two in the
is?
league? And then who
Oh
just
my!
fucking
Get
yammed
the
on you bitches?
fuck out of here! Did you say you bitches? I'm not a Lakers fan.
You not?
Stop. What is up with you? What are you trying
Former
to do?
Lakers fan.
You are we co-hosts or enemies? What are you trying to depict of me today?
Well,
I'm a
you threw your pen down. You said, "Fuck this."
I want to see the Lakers play basketball, not these boring ass Denver Nuggets play. I don't care.
That's
Stop
true.
sitting
I
here
agree.
putting on a face. Then stop sitting here acting like you want to see this. Oh, who did I say? Jamal Murray. But
No,
then when
I'm
I say,
saying I
but
can give.
when I say I want to see the Lakers play, you're like, I agree.
I'm
I
not gonna
agree.
sit here and be mad that he fucking hit a great shot.
I am when I know we're gonna watch the fucking Nuggets and Celtics play in the finals. Don't sit here and act.
That
Oh
would
yeah,
suck.
you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Neither
Well,
do I.
I'm sitting here figuring out what fucking matchup they could give us that I would want to see.
None
Because I
that
don't
we're
fucking
fucking
know.
expecting.
Because the last fucking 6 matchups have been dog dick.
I mean, like, bro, I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it a full fucking
Yeah, no,
stack.
I would rather see LeBron in the finals.
I'm not gonna be as interested in talking about the Denver Nuggets in the next round of the playoffs on this podcast as I will be if the Lakers make it to the next
I
round.
agreed.
And that's just it's disappointing. Like, yeah, Jamal Murray's great. Oh yeah, he got his dick sucked on camera. Like, cool. But I don't fucking care, bro.
Dude,
Like
you keep bringing up penises.
I just don't care. I don't that was my first dick joke this whole fucking podcast.
I know.
I don't care, bro. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
And that's why
And
AD
it sucks even worse that it is like
well who'd he
Denver.
score who'd he hit that shot on?
I didn't see. Austin Reeves?
He hit it on AD.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We were in the middle of discussing
We were in the middle of
AD
hyping up
complaining
AD's defense.
about God Christ.
Then he gets yammed on. That sucks.
Dude, they're up
Well,
15 at
I
half.
can't be mad because I'm not surprised by the NBA giving us the worst possible matchups possible. I said possible twice because possibly this could be the most. This could be the worst playoffs ever.
Bro, but we're watching these. I don't know. Ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
watching. We're watching the Knicks take over. We're watching fucking pedophiles take over. We're watching fucking bumbling dummies in Denver take over. It's so stupid.
I mean, I'll put it to you like this. We're going to be
AD
looking
looks
at.
like he's got no legs left.
We're going to be looking at no Phoenix Suns.
Yep.
We're going to be looking at no 76ers.
Potentially no Mavs.
No Lakers. Potentially no Mavs or Clippers. The East is going to be more entertaining. After the whole regular season.
That's what it looks
the
like.
The East might be more entertaining this postseason. I'm disappointed. I'm just disappointed.
Stop.
I'm just disappointed. I want to see basketball that I think is like, okay, the same reason they explain why the Nuggets are so good and why Jokic is MVP is because of like how like I don't know, like they just play strict basketball.
They play. I don't know what it is. It's just.
And it's just not the most.
Yeah, this fucker shot 9 of 24, and then decides to.
It's not the most entertaining form of basketball, bro. And I don't want to see Denver. I don't. And that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see Denver go all the way to the fucking finals, and they'll probably win it again. And that's gonna be. That's gonna be.
No one wants to see a Denver dynasty.
I just want to pull up. I want to see. I just want to. I just wanted to make just you know. At the end of the day, look, I want the Clippers to go to the finals.
Yeah,
but did I want to see a fucking Clippers Lakers matchup? Like, yeah, that would have been cool. Fucking great. I would have loved to see that. I would have.
The series isn't over yet.
Dude, it's 2-0. It's over. The Lakers have done absolutely everything they could to win both of these games that I wholeheartedly thought they were going to win.
They played a good game.
Devin, 3 minutes ago, I thought they were winning this game.
2. This was a good game.
This is ridiculous.
Until MPJ knocked her down. This was a great game. And the Lakers played a great game.
All right, so shout out to D'Lo, 8 for 16 with 23 points.
Nice.
Rui, 3 points.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves, 9 points. Shot 4 for 11, 1 for 5 from 3. Taurean Prince, once again, the only player off the bench to get a bucket, 6 points. LeBron, 32, or AD, 32. Okay, what did I say, Devin? What did I say? Hold on. What did I say? They needed to combine for 40 on the big 3.
Yeah.
And they had 35 points. So they combined for 35. I said AD can keep shooting as much as he wants if he's gonna score 30. More efficiency would be cool. He shot 14 for 19 with 32. LeBron, did his shit, 26, 12, and 8, 9 for 19. But once again, I mean, Austin Reeves, 9 points. Rui, 3 points. God.
Rui is diarrhea.
All right. Well, what a disappointing end to this podcast.
Yeah, no, like literally in the entire game, I was like, yeah, the Lakers are gonna take over. And
Did you not think that?
I thought it the entire time.
They were up like 10 points.
Shit, I thought it until I didn't expect Jamal Murray to make that shot.
Dude, I was counting down like, okay, we're going into OT. We're having
overtime. I know, like you're like 3, 2. Fuck me.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess is there anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No. Whatever that baseball topic was.
Oh, baseball topic. Can you tell me why umps are allowed to throw coaches out for what fans say? Or managers out?
We'll talk about that next time. I haven't watched the clip. I need to watch that.
Okay. We'll talk about that next episode.
Did you watch the John Boy one? I'll send you this guy's the best baseball breaker downer ever. It's good. I'll send
I
you it.
didn't see it. But okay, so we'll talk about that next
We'll talk
episode.
about that next time.
Yeah, no, that's all I got. I mean, we got more playoffs for Friday's episode. The draft is Thursday.
The draft is Thursday. Uh, JJ
Oh,
McCarthy's gonna be a Commander.
our film schedule's a little weird. We might
miss that thing.
we might be watching it. We might be
Oh, we will be watching.
we might be watching it and filming. Okay, all right. Well, actually, no, it's
Perfect.
just the first
That's-
round. It's just the first round. It might be over by the time we start recording.
Yeah, it usually starts like 7 or 8.
It's just the first round, so
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
But yeah, Caleb's going 1. The odds on JJ McCarthy just changed. They were plus 2,000, now they're plus 900.
Why do you want him?
I don't, but for some reason the odds for him to go 2 changed.
Take Marvin.
And I know that's what I want. But Jaden Daniels did a visit with us. Said he's no longer interested because, which is like cool.
What'd y'all do? What'd y'all do to make him not interested?
Apparently, it was instead of like a individual meeting with the team, it was a group meeting, probably with other prospects, which is stupid.
I mean, boo.
And then he got mad at that. He was like, "Well, I thought it was just going to be me." Like, cool.
Okay, yeah. So does every other quarterback that's played for Washington.
And then Mel Kiper's saying we're getting him and then not Drake May. I don't want any of these fucking guys. The only guy I know will be I think the best player in the draft, if we look 20 years down the road, will be Marvin Harrison Jr.
Bold take. Well, Friday we'll be back with more playoffs. A lot of playoffs actually. We'll be in game like 3 and 4s by the time we'll
be in 3 and 4s.
Some series might be over with by the time we
hopefully
filming next, but hopefully.
Hopefully that fucking
I guess with all that being said, brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. We'll be back on Saturday to talk more NBA playoffs, more NFL offseason shit, and the NBA draft. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.
Fuck Panera.